Hello, hello, hello. We are live. What time is it today? It's 11:30. It's time for coffee and conversations with Melissa. Today is special day because the segment is show and tell with Melissa, where I can show you my lifetime members of my Coffee Connect. But first, let me introduce myself. I am Melissa Ducas. I'm the founder and CEO of My Coffee Connect. It's a quality connections where you can meet, connect, and collaborate for business to business. We meet in Zoom. So if you want to be my guest at My Coffee Connect, we do first visit free. You can email me at info@wibsn.com. Okay, let me introduce you. They're all my lifetime members are my good friends because we became friends when we had a relationship with our businesses. But let me introduce to you my awesome good friend, Eric Zarmanian, the Silver Plus lifetime membership of My Coffee Connect.
Thank you, Melissa. Pleasure to be here. Appreciate the invite.
Yes, I am excited to let you know too that Primerica Businesses is closed for My Coffee Connect because I am going to have like four of maximum the same category at My Coffee Connect. So Primerica is closed for My Coffee Connect, and we're going to open a new company for financial advisor. Anyway, Eric, what is your experience? Share and tell us your experience about My Coffee Connect when you were just attendee and now that you are a member.
All right, excellent. Good question. I originally got the invite from somebody to check it out. I really didn't know much about it, but something I've really been driving over the last couple of years is opening up to new experiences and to meet and network with people. So the first time I got on there, one of the first things that I took notice of, it's a more intimate environment, being able to connect and building relationships with people. Probably one of the biggest things that I like best about it is your passion that you have for building this venture. I like to kind of follow people that I believe in and I see the genuine passion that you have for this, and you're not trying to build it for yourself, you're trying to build it for other people. So it kind of makes you like a selfless servant in that way, which is absolutely awesome. And then another part that I really love about it is a lot of times when you're in a networking event, you get 30 seconds, maybe to a minute, to talk about yourself, talk about your product, services, or whatever it is that you're doing, but you get 5 minutes. A lot of times in networking groups, you might have to wait 3 months to get a 5-minute spot. Here, you can have it 1, 2, 3 times a week, however many times you want decide to hop on, which is really good, which gives me an opportunity to really showcase what I'm doing, because there's so much that we do. Every week, I can bring it from a different angle, a new spotlight to kind of talk about my what I'm doing, rather than saying the same thing every single time.
That is awesome. So thank you for sharing that. So now, show and tell for my members, for you, what is new to you and your business. But first, what is your word for 2021?
Inspire.
Okay, tell us about it.
Well, when you really think of it inspiring, about 3 years ago, I made a change in my mindset, and I knew I needed to do something different. And one of my favorite go-to inspirational videos I watch is Denzel Washington, and he's giving a speech to a bunch of graduates at a college. And one of the lines in there that he mentions is inspire to make a change. And that's really what I want to do, is help make changes in people's lives through them getting a better concept on their finances.
Yeah, that is good. Which is like, so tell us what is new to you and your business. What kind of events are you going to, you preparing for the people to understand how money works?
Yeah, so one of the things that really hit dear to my heart is that I'm a father. I have 2 daughters, currently 10 and 7. And when I got involved with the finances, I never had a background in it. I didn't really I always thought I had a good head on my shoulders when it came to my finances. I didn't put money on credit cards, stuff like that, but we weren't in the financial position that I thought we should have been at that particular time. So I needed to make a change. And as I got a financial education and learned, I knew that for myself, it was really important to instill that in my daughters that are younger so they grow up, know more about how money works than I did. So we sit down and we have conversations and we implement some techniques, and it really changed their concept of money. So next month on February 10th on a Wednesday at 7 p.m., I'm going to host a Zoom webinar, which is free for anybody, for kind of like a parent's guide for kids and money, to kind of give them an introduction to helping your kids learn about money and finances and taking control of that themselves.
That is all good. So, what are the things that you can offer for people, for the consumer, for consumer? Are you business to business or business to consumer or both?
We can help like small businesses, individuals through like 401ks. We can help people in the areas of like college saving plans with 529s. We can help with annuities through like about 5 different companies. We get the biggest way we help people with investments is through mutual funds, which is pretty much like a professionally managed portfolio that can have up to 150 different companies in there. And we help them with like long-term savings, short-terms, money markets, IRAs, both traditional, Roth. We can help people in a referral program that if they need to get a will or power of attorney made through Legal Shield. And which is really cool about that, if you end up having an emergency, you get 24/7 access to get a lawyer on the phone, which probably be pretty cool if you get pulled over at 2:00 in the morning and you don't like the way they're treating you. We can help people in the areas of identity theft, auto and home. We can help shop like 20 of the top 20 companies to help them save money there. Vivint, if home security, smart home. And the only thing that we manufacture ourselves is life insurance. It's probably the other biggest area that we help people in. But we work with a bunch of different companies. So we can sit down with a family, take a look at what their financial picture is right now, and help them not necessarily add money to what they're spending, but reallocate what they're spending to make their money work harder for them and to help them accomplish what their goals and dreams are.
Oh, that is awesome. So, what else do you do for? What are the 3 good referrals for you?
3 great referrals for me would be, a family, like married couple or a couple with kids that own a home, be a great great referral. Somebody that maybe they have a life insurance policy, they got it years ago, they don't know exactly what they have, and they would like their policy read through and explained to them, because there's like a lot of, words in there that doesn't make sense. And that way they know what to expect, what's going to be happening. And then probably last good referral for me would be, we'll go out and say this, an accountant that I can partner with. That way we can share referrals back and forth to each other. That way you have an accountant every year. They're looking at people's finances. I'm looking at people's finances. This way they can get all their tax stuff in order.
Oh.
So I would say like a good accountant partner, a family, and yeah.
Yeah.
So
You had a good relationship with our accountant, like Marvin Smith?
I talked to him a couple times. We haven't had a chance to sit down and have the conversation yet, but we will. And I know he's getting into his busy season right now.
Yes.
And everything I can probably gather from watching on the news, I'm sure taxes will be opened up till like July again this year. So we'll be busy for the next 6 months.
Yeah. Okay. We have a new guest here. Hello, Trish. It says, good morning, Melissa and Eric. Good morning to you too. And thank you for tuning in, Trish. And we have Naina. Good morning, Melissa and Eric. Oh, it's a complete name. Melissa Tavares and Eric Zarmanian. Thank you, Naina. If you have any question, give us a holler, give us some comments, and then Eric can answer that questions. So is there anything else you want us to be aware of what you do?
Yeah, a lot of what we do is educational base, that we can make informed decisions. So I have a long history of working in retail and food service. I worked first shift, second shift, third shift. So I know there's a lot of people that are outside the traditional 9 to 5 that sometimes during the day they just can't get to the areas and meet with people. I'll meet with people any time of day and set up a one-on-one time and just really go through, give you the financial education for free. That way you can start making some informed decisions and give you any type of support or documents or coaching that you need to help guide you along the way.
Is there any way, if they want to, if somebody wants to start doing Primerica, is there any, do they need any exams or have a certification, anything that they need to do? And do you do have any qualification for them to join? Is there any, what you call requirements to do that, to be
Yeah.
Primerica?
Well, we're a state and federally regulated industry, so they would need to be able to pass a background check. Me, I came back from when I joined. I was a manager at Wawa. Before that, I was a manager at Outback Steakhouse. I didn't have anything in the finance industry. So all the training and certifications provided. There is, state tests that you do need to pass to get your certifications, but we give you all the materials and the training to get that done. And during that time, while you're getting your licenses, we have ongoing training. That way, by the time you get your license, you're ready to go on your own.
Oh, is there any fee for that to do the trainings or certification? What are the
Yeah.
things that
So
you need to do?
yeah. So if you were to go out and get your life insurance license and your SIE Series 6, 63, I know in Pennsylvania it'd probably come to about $1,200. This month we're actually doing a deal that the IBA independent business application fee is normally $99. Right now it's $49,
Ooh.
and we sponsor you to get your license. So the company pays for the licensing, and then we have a couple other different bonus programs that get you the $100 right back into your pocket as soon as you get your license. And then we have some other bonuses that can help you get compensated during the training process.
Oh, that's great news for those people who would like to join Primerica. So you
Mhm.
need to connect with Eric after this if you want to, have some information about it. Do you have any events that like once a month that, like introducing people to Primerica? Do you have any events like that?
Every Tuesday night, we do our weekly training. We encourage guests to join us if they like. Our office is actually using a new video right now. It's about 20 minutes long. I can email that to whoever might be interested. It goes over the company, it goes over the position, it goes over compensation and getting started. And that's kind of a good introductory to gauge if there's any interest that the person might have. So we kind of go through that process before setting up the interview now.
That's good news. So the good thing about this Primerica is you can help people and to their money, and then you can help them to start their own business. To,
Yeah, it's a great way to start your own business, and we kind of take away a lot of the risk and fear that people have with businesses. It's relatively low cost compared to most businesses getting them up and going. Plus, we always say that you're in the business by yourself or in for yourself, but not by yourself. So to kind of give you an example, in my office, there's like about 15 people we work with. My hierarchy is about 350 people I have contacts with, and then all the different companies that we represent, they have individual people that just work with our company. So anytime you have a question or situation, somebody's already been through it, and we be able to connect you and help you through the situation, which is great.
we have another guest here. Hello, Paige Chancy. Hi, family. Hi, Paige. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions, give us a holler by giving putting on your comments. If you have any questions to Eric. So what else is what else is new to you and your company? What's your goal per month? For your business.
My goal right now is to be gaining about 6 new clients per month. I would like to be getting 30 new contacts, new people I haven't met, and exchanging information. And I adding 5 new teammates per month to my
That
team.
is good. So, yeah, in order for you to do that, you can invite them to your once a month, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Correct.
Yeah, at 7 p.m. and they can connect with you. So how about like we want to know more about the other business side. So what are the things you do when you're not doing any hold on, there's a question here. Um Trish has a question. Can you read it? I don't have eyeglasses. Can you read it,
Okay.
Eric?
Yeah, I'm struggling with sitting down with my husband on reviewing our paperwork to be reviewed. Laughing out loud. He's a contractor and business is doing great this winter, which is odd. I definitely understand that. People in the trades, usually during the winter time, slow down. It's great that he's really busy. But that's just one of those things that you can almost say, if you look at it as in terms of your health, if you don't take the time to make sure to work on yourself, like inadvertently later down the road, you're going to be forced to take time when you're sick, if that kind of makes sense. So setting up the time to kind of review the paperwork probably take about 10 to 15 minutes to sit down and maybe schedule a time or take a look at the paperwork. If he likes, you can send me the paperwork. I can review everything, and then we can set up a phone call and let him know. But really having an open communication between a husband and wife on their finances is a very important building block that will alleviate so much stress.
Yeah, I do have a question for you. And my
Yeah.
kids are, like go in college, and then the other one is only 14 or something. Which one is better? Do you save money from the bank, from saving money from the bank, or is there anything that you can offer for saving money for college? And then what is the best time to invest for college, like my son now? Am I too late? 14 years old?
It's never too late. I mean, really simply put, like 529s is a special savings plan for people going to school. So the benefit to it is the money grows tax deferred, but it's tax free if they spend it on schooling stuff like
Yeah.
tuition, books, room
Yeah.
and board and stuff.
Yes.
So that'd be good. There are limitations on how much you can put in like each year. Some let you backlog a few years. I can get that information. But anytime is for any type of your goals and dreams, starting now is better than waiting in the future. Never trying to time the market.
Yeah.
You don't want to do. There's something that's called dollar cost averaging or systematic investing. And what that is if you put into a savings fund, a lot of people do this with their 401k. If you put in the same amount on the same day every month, regardless of what's going on in the market, that's called dollar cost averaging. What the market does ends up going up and down, or sometimes straight up, sometimes straight down.
Mm-hmm.
As you're doing that, if say you're putting $100 a month and the market's going upwards, just straight upwards, as that price per share goes up, you get less shares with your money. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because if it was at $10, you get 10 shares. It goes up to $12. Now you might get 8 shares, so on and so forth. But as the market goes down and you're still putting that money in, you're going to accumulate a lot more shares with the same amount of money. So when the market goes up, you'll end up making more. So over a long term, just doing that every month is a great way to invest.
So
And you never try to time it.
Yeah, it's better to do it that way than just saving money on the bank.
Yes, bank. I mean, you do need to have money in the bank, access to money. Generally, maybe a good goal would be 6 months of living expenses to have in the bank. That way, unforeseen, loss of jobs, something big comes up that you need to replace, a car breaks down, You're not trying to take money out of your funds. But if you are looking to put money away for some type of goal, let's say it's going to be over 3-5 years away, yeah, getting that in the market to have the interest rates start working for you as opposed to against you. One easy way to look at it, so inflation averages like about 3% per year. So if you're making anything below 3%, you're losing the purchasing power of your dollar. So if you have the money sitting in the bank, inevitably you're hurting yourself by leaving it in the bank.
So what else? What else can you offer aside from 401k? You can do that. What else? Like college?
Yeah, college saving plans, IRAs, those are individual retirement accounts. There's the traditional and the Roth IRA, mutual funds, and like non-qualified and qualified accounts, money markets, which are good. They'll get you about the same, if not a little bit more than a savings account, but it's a good area to, build up your emergency fund in that you might need access to your money within 3 years. Hold on a second. Come here. So I always work from home. My kids are on school, and usually around this time is around break. Come here. This is my oldest daughter, Madison. I was talking about, we sit down and we talk about the money with. So all of our different conversations is tell Melissa what you say to mom when she's out shopping.
I don't know. I forget. I don't know.
About she's spending too much.
Oh yeah. She always spends way too much money on random stuff she doesn't use. Sure.
And then she'll look at the car and be like, "Mom, this is too much. We don't really need this." And that's kind of like that, the savviness I was talking about, instilling in your children, knowing already at 10 that we don't necessarily need it, needs versus wants.
So how will you know that you don't need it? What's her name?
Madison.
Madison, how did you know that you don't need it?
Oh, hold on. Let me turn this part off because she couldn't hear the question.
Okay.
Say it again.
Okay. Madison, you tell your mom she doesn't need it. How did you know that you don't need it?
Because she's already bought like 10 things with that thing and she never uses it.
I always tell myself, even if it's on sale, if you don't need it, it's not, you don't, like I stopped buying because it's like, me too. I just stopped buying because it's like, it's gonna pile up in the house.
Yeah.
It's like,
All right, give me a couple more minutes.
yeah. Thank you so much, Madison.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And probably the other biggest area that we help people in is, and we do this for free, it's called the financial needs analysis. And it shows you what your financial situation is right now on picture. It writes a budget for you. You put in your goals and dreams, and it tells you how much money you need for retirement. It gives you some saving plans. It shows you how to eliminate your debt a lot quicker through debt stacking. Future tuition amounts will tell you different colleges and savings plans, and then the right amount of life insurance, because about 50 million households in the U.S. are underinsured by an average of $200,000, which is scary to think if something were to happen. And then it pulls all your information and gives you step-by-step how to build your financial house.
That is good. Trish says, tell Madison, oh, she's so smart. How old is she? I think she's 10. That's very good. And she said, Madison, you're brilliant. Yeah, tell her that.
Yeah.
You're very lucky to have your father to teach you the money. Me, I don't. I'm just a spender. I'm kind of like a spoiled when I was a kid. In college, I just, in college, I'm having like $100, 100 pesos a month, a day. And I just, because that's why when I did my first job, my first salary is 500 pesos. It's like, oh my God, I cried. It's like, oh my God.
Oh, wow.
500 pesos is like this is just because of my one shoe, something like that. So I am happy that you are, you're helping your kids to spend to on how to spend the money wisely. That is very good.
Yeah, it's. I have a real passion for helping kids out, especially being a father with two girls. But if you kind of look at some of the averages out there, the average household has almost $17,000 in credit card debt.
Yeah,
Most houses, like 63% of houses, have less than $1,000 in savings.
yeah,
Um, Half of Americans have less than 25,000 in savings for retirement, and 8 in 10 workers report living paycheck to paycheck. Those are some scary things that's going out there right now in Middle America.
scary. Yeah, it's scary. And
And
then
this year did not help with the pandemic.
yeah, do you offer something? I don't know how you call it, like something like kind of insurance that if something happens to you, let's say somebody's like get hospitalized and then he cannot work for 6 months. So basically, he or she is not going to receive anything from the company. Do you have any insurance that will take over for that moment, for that 6 months that they can spend money for?
No, we do not do supplemental insurance like that.
Okay.
But we do have a waiver of premium on our life insurance that if you were disabled for 6 months or longer, you pay during that time, then they refund you the last 6 months of your premiums, and they continue to pay for your premiums until you're better. There is that on there that can alleviate a little bit of the burden. And then on our life insurance policy, there is a living benefit rider that if somebody had a terminal illness and given 6 months or less, they can draw up to $250,000 out of their policy to spend it however they want, pay things off, go on vacation, alternative medicines, whatever.
Yeah.
It'll be their money.
This is awesome, Eric. We get to know your experience about My Coffee Connect. We get to know you, and you as a father, I could tell you're really a family man. And yeah, when I'm looking for your pictures in your Facebook, I could tell, oh, look at this man, this very family man. It's like you are showing your wife in Facebook. Not everyone is doing that. So lucky your wife, your wife is lucky, and then your kids is lucky to have you because you're teaching them how to teaching them about the money in early age. That's very important. And our audience get to know more of you and your business, and at the same time, more you get to know more you personally. Thank you so much. Do you have any events that you can invite people before we go?
I would say just the Wednesday, March 10th, 7 p.m.
Not March, February 10.
February. February. That's going to be the next big event I do. Otherwise, we got every Tuesday night. So feel free to message me and we'll connect.
How can the people connect you? Tell them how are they going to connect you?
I'm on Facebook, on LinkedIn. You can search my name. I'm the only one with this name, so that should make it easy. Can I say? I guess I can say my phone number.
Yes, it's up to you.
My phone number is 484-574-9178, and an easy email to get me at is eric.zarmanian@gmail.com. You can shoot me a message there as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Naina. Thank you so much, Trish, Paige, for watching
Thank you, ladies.
For tuning in. And if you have any questions, you can call him. And if you want to connect with Eric, you can join us for My Coffee Connect. You can email me. We do first visit free. And I have a good news for consumers and college students. I'm going to offer something for you guys so you can attend My Coffee Connect and our business lecture series. So thank you, everyone, and see you next week for another awesome business spotlight. And
thank you very much, Melissa. I appreciate you.
Thank you. And guess what? It's my 100th episode on Monday. So my guest on Monday is Jenny Imali. And it's so I am so thrilled to have her because she is my first guest at my live stream, and then she is my 100 episode. Oh my God, this is kind of like I don't know what's going on, but it's really awesome. So thank you so much, Evie, for our time today, and thank you everyone for watching us. And you can watch us what you call this replay in YouTube, Coffee and Conversations with Melissa, and like my Facebook, Coffee and Conversations with Melissa. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day. Don't go yet, Eric.